any frank and honest and open admission that there's a problem in the power sector that needs to be dealt with?
Oh, thank you very much, Senna, and good listeners. Government has not been frank with the general public. Government has not been fair with information towards we, the people of Ghana, and it seems they are taking Ghanaians for a ride. You can remember vividly the issue of Napo, who was in self-denial of the situation of Dumsor. And I don't know whether the name or the mere mention of Dumsor hits them hardly. I don't know what internet things they've done, which makes Dumsor only to be associated with some administrations other than the MPP. We are all facing these power outages. You go to work, you come back in the evening, finding some form of rest, then you see that your lights are off. It will just go down to 1 a.m. sometimes before the lights come back. We are suffering. I'm imagining where people are running their personal businesses. Personal businesses like barbering shops, the tailoring shops, the hairdressers, the mill, the corn mill, and other places. Some of them, that is where they get their daily meal. The light goes off without an announcement. And you will tell me that this is not Dumsor. All government officials are just running away from this issue until Napo goofed recently by just arrogantly speaking back to the general public. And I think people called him on. That is where they have found the need to just respond to some of these things we are talking about. So government is living in self-denial. We are in Dumsor and the situation has not been solved. During the Easter holidays, we thought they were trying to solve a problem. So during the Easter holidays, you could see that some parts of Accra was having some fair light on. So our lights were on. But our correspondents, our friends around Kumasi, around the Western region and other areas were telling us that no, the situation is not good there. They have been receiving each and every day power outages. Until we ourselves in Accra saw that some other parts of Accra, which were outside the Accra city, were also experiencing some form of power outages. Then immediately after the Easter holidays, we started experiencing it even in earnest. So the government has not been candid with us. They should just admit there is Dumsor. If there is Dumsor, what is the problem? Is it generational? They should come out clearly. If it is not generational, is it for fuel? They should come out clearly. If it's not fuel, if it is it financial, they should come out clearly. When we know of these things, then we know what will be the next step we will be taking as a people as people of Ghana. If it is financial, then this government is very, 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 very much wicked. If it is only financial, because we know the largesse in which this government officials live in, the things they do in town. So if it is financial, they should just borrow themselves. You just call all your ministers, appointees, the staffers, everybody just drop this amount. Let us go and solve this problem immediately. If not, then the government is so wicked to we, the people of Ghana, and is denying us what we rightfully must get because we pay rightfully for them, even when they increase it each and every 3 months. Senna.
I see. So you want them to be clear on what the problem is. How long it will take for them to solve the problem and what we need to bear with in the short term?
Yes. That is our call. They should first admit the problem that there is Dumsor. Then you provide us with a good timetable. With that good timetable, you also give us, that's our second call, give us a complete or a proper timeline. Maybe from now to September, we will solve the problem. Then with the timeline, you also you give us the roadmap, your decisive roadmap to solving it so that we know that Dumsor will be a thing of the past. But if you just bring a timetable, as I'm hearing from the Energy and Mines Committee from Parliament, trying to suggest that in the next week or 2 weeks, they will bring a timetable. The timetable alone will not solve the problem. Give us timetable and give us a timeline. That's all. We are doing this for the next 2 months. we are going to solve the financial aspect of it this period, and we'll make sure we root out the problem of Dumsor totally. Then we know we are doing something. That is what my group, the Ghana Elections Project, is after.
There's a portion in your statement where you say the Ghana Election Project would like to remind Dr. Matthew Poku Prempeh and his government that the good people of Ghana will not entertain any insults. Are you suggesting that some of the commentary on Dumsor have been insulting?
Yes, very
Which
much
ones?
insulting.
Which one have
Very
you heard
much
that you
insulting.
think is insulting?
The one that some journalists got to him after they had a program, and he was just talking back at them, telling them to go and produce their own timetable. If Ghanaians are calling for timetable, we pay you with our taxes. Would you be the one to be throwing words at us because you are now well-to-do, or because you are now a minister, a position that can be taken away from you anytime? We just saw some new appointments by the president. You are just a minister who can be thrown out anytime. So you should be a servant leader. But we can't find this in Napo. And this hasn't been his first time. There was a time also some issue about education. And the same thing, you see that he communicates with us like we are his children, or we are part of his family members that he can talk to just like that. But you're talking to Ghanaians, those who pay for your living. Those who pay for your living. That is how I can best put it. We pay for his living. Because everything he gets, his allowances, his pay, his room and everything, we pay for them. So he should know that we have been paying for them. So anytime you talk to those who pay you, you talk to them with some level of respect. But Napo's statements have always been like he's trying to just throw us at us, just like that. Because nobody can do him anything. That is what he thinks. And this one, we Ghanaians are not accepting that.
And it looks like you want him to apologize. You give him 2 weeks?
Yes, wanted him to apologize. Unless he should be candid to us. He should just be respectful to us, apologize. After apologies, he should come out with his timetable. The timetable, we should see some form of remorse feelings in the government. Then you come and deal with that. Because this government, let me tell you, this government has been the bigger beneficiary of this Dumsor thing. In the past, when people were demonstrating on Dumsor, this government was the highest or the biggest beneficiary. So if you have benefited from Dumsor to even get power, why don't you do the needful? Do the right things that will not repeat Dumsor again.
Oh, please go ahead.
Yes, I'm saying that. Why don't you be the ones to rather not allow Dumsor to even settle on any part of Ghana again? But you, the beneficiaries, are either incompetent or are either careless or are either not ready to listen to Ghanaians or are either not ready to serve us at the energy sector by giving us Dumsor. And after giving us Dumsor, you also come and throw us at us anyhow because you think we are your children. So Napo should come and apologize. That's all.
Lawrence Lamte, thank you very much.
Thank you, Senna. I'm grateful.
Lawrence Lamte is with the political desk secretary, a Ghana Elections Project, and it was simple demand. Don't only give us a timetable. Tell us how long it will take for you to solve this problem. Exactly what is the problem? How long will it take for you to solve this problem? How would it affect the Ghanaian? And then tell us and give us a timetable so that we know exactly what to expect. Now, this is Estella Gracela joining us. Good morning to you. Good morning to